E di sera il motore si sveglia, Imola chiama, la pista è una sveglia. Semafori rossi, il cuore che batte, quando si spegne la bestia combatte. Dritti a tamburello, ci vuole coraggio, chi frena tardi si prende vantaggio. Curva su curva, millimetri veri, in MRL si fanno i mestieri. A Imola corre il re, vibra, ragione, pungi, la sfida è libera. Spingi più forte, non guardare giù, gas tutto aperto, non molli più. Imola canta, i freni urlano, qui si decide chi sale o crolla. L'une che sacro, si corre così, solo un campione arriva lì, lì. Dalla Tosa alla Piratella, la macchina danza, la mente è bella. A quei minerali ci vuole rispetto, ma chi ha fegato passa perfetto. Ribazza ci guarda, ultima sfida, e sul traguardo la folla si fida. Nel virtuale, ma veri sul serio, qui si fa storia, non è un mistero. A Imola corre il re, vibra, ragione, pungi, la sfida è libera. Spingi più forte, non guardare giù, gas tutto aperto, non molli più. Imola canta, i freni urlano, qui si decide chi sale o crolla. L'une che è sacro, si corre così, solo un campione arriva lì, lì. Ogni giro è un pezzo di storia, ogni errore cancella la gloria. Ma chi resiste, chi tiene la linea, lascia il suo nome sull'Emilia. A Imola corre il re, vibra, fuori in pista la tensione è viva. Stagione, ungi, nessun riposo, sotto la pioggia sempre orgoglioso. Imola brucia, si sente il suono, chi ha dato l'anima in ogni tono. Lunedì notte niente è finito, Immer vive, ghiacciai partito.
Yes guys, welcome back. It's Monday evening. We give Monday the right to exist. Yeah, let's go for the race today in Imola. Round number 7, season 11. First cars are out on track. Still on the out lap. But we have the car already on the first lap. Out lap. Yeah, it's the car but invalidated. Let's go for a first shot with Gian Bartolomeo. Have fun. Turn 1, turn 2. And invalidated. Let's go to Angelo. Green sector 1, 4 times slower than Froby. Froby as well faster in sector 2. So let's go to Froby for the final turns. Full battery, first time on the board from Angelo, but has been beaten by 0.7 of a second. Froby currently on P1. Let's go to his teammate. Green sector 1 for him. the chicane nicely. Into Rivazza 1 and 2. And on the start finish line jumps up to P2. Next one on the list, let's go for Wolfrin. Had a nice P4 last time out in Miami. Went a little wide in Rivazza. Surely not the best time he can achieve today, a 1:16.8. Let's have another look to Gianbartolomeo. 2 green sector times for him for time being. Nice reflections of the car. Jumps up to P4, a 1:16.529. Now let's have a look to Picard. One of the 3 reserve drivers today. We have Top G driving in the Aston Martin, Picard in the Williams, and Frank Tank as well in the Williams. Jumps up to P2, nice time for him. But let's go back to the current pole sitter, Froby. He improved in Sector 1 as well in Sector 2, so this man is on a charge today. Rivazza 2, close to invalidation but not too close, still on track, and I won 15.0. Lost a little bit time in the last sector. Sumuku just invalidated. Let's have a look to GDA, Portuguese driver, alongside his teammate Wolfrin in the Merc team. Mercedes currently only on P6 in the constructor standings. Can he achieve? Not too bad, looks like. Yeah, jumps up to P2. A little bit more than 2/10 behind Froby, the current pole sitter. But now let's go for Tomasito, one of the title driver championship contenders in this season here in season 11. He's fighting against Smith, not driving today. And of course Angelo. Spaghetti closed a little bit the gap to the top drivers. Spaghetti on P4 in the driver standings with 48 points gap to Myth on P1. And Tomasito goes to P1, 3/10 of a second faster. Let's have a look to Beta. Green sector 1, purple sector 2. Only fine margins, 3/10 lower in sector 1 than Tomasito, and 400ths faster in sector 2. So it might be still a pole time for Tomasito, but a close one. Very close one. 3100 separate these two drivers. We've just seen his teammate passing. That's a Roble. Has been on the podium last time out in Miami on P3. With a crazy finish in Miami. Spaghetti crashing his car into the finish line and still won with not sure 3 or 4 hundredths of a second ahead of Tomasito. Then on P3 we had Roble. 2 green sector times for him, of course, no time set, so that's why they are green. If I compare 1/10 slower in sector 1 and Tomasito a little bit slower in sector 2, they can go to P3, I think. No, goes to P1. Wow, great final sector. Looks like he has a massive amount of downforce on his rear and front wing. It's a current pole time of 1:14.360 from a Roble P2. We have Tomasito Berra P3. Then we have Spaghetti, the winner of last race in Miami on P4. G not driving too fast, I think. No. In the second V-car car of Samuku jumps up to P7. I'm pretty sure Top G is now going for a banger lap, using the battery close to the wall. Into Tamburello. Yeah. No good. All cars more or less in the pit except Samuku, but Samuku driving slower in sector 1 than his previous lap. Yeah, not really a push lap. What about GDA? As well, a slow lap for him. What about Wolfrin? Looks like it's a push lap for the Hungarian driver. Invalidated, that's why he is stopping his attempt. Top G is going into the pit. And we had GDA still on the track, harvesting. Let's have a look. 2 laps old soft tires. Is he going for another run? Yes, he is going for another run. So with very old tires, in regards of the qualifying session, of course. Beautiful turns into Variante Villeneuve. Now the slowest corner on this track, that's Tosa. Now beautiful turns ahead. Piratella and the very famous Acque Minerali, down and then uphill again. Very easy to lose the rear end of the car, like we saw with GDA here. Luckily he saved that. Was Variante Alta. 3 minutes 25 left in the qualifying session. Bartolomeo is improving in both sectors, sector 1 and sector 2 are green. Jumps up to P11. Roby just started his final attempt. He went a little wide, but anyway, I think he needs to back off now and go for another attempt later on, but he is still pushing. Let's have a look to Angelo, the only fast driver today, as Albi is missing, but I think he's watching the stream. Two green sector times for Angelo. Yeah, you're here, there. Why not driving? Vacation, I think. Angelo on P6. Let's have a look to the next one who is finishing. Not really, we missed the pole time from a Roble. Wow. Sadly missed that one, sorry. The final attempt, I think. Hello, check. Just started his hot lap. Everybody else just preparing for a hot lap, it looks like. Check improves in sector 1, not by a massive amount, but still. Do we see somebody faster than a Roble, or is it a pole time for the Red Bull team with a Roble on P1? Went very wide, invalidated. Next one to cross is Frank Tank, also invalidated. Let's go to Sumuku into Rivazza 1 and 2. Final turn, not the best final turn for him. Went into pit. Invalidated as well for Berra. Next one to cross the start finish line is Spaghetti. Purple sector 2. Is he improving to P1? Yes and no. No, he stays on. Picard we missed, and Aroba goes in. What about Tomasito? Yes, P1. Nice P1. Then we have Proby. Is he improving? No. Next one. I'm just clicking around. It's jump up the stays on P11. I think yeah, GDA is going into pit. That was it, guys. Bera has been close, he's writing into the chat. Close 3 times would have been pole, but today it's only a P3 for him. So we have the pole sitter from Hungary, Tomasito, ahead of Roble. In the Red Bull, then P3 we have Bera, P4 Spaghetti, the winner of last race, P5 we have Frank Tank, P6 Angelo, then P7 Froby, P8 Samuku, GDA 9, Picard 10, Gianbartolomeo on 11, Wolfrin 12, Lucek 13, Top G, P14. But let's see what he can do in the race. And yeah, let's pray a little bit for action regarding weather. I'm not sure, do we have a dry race here in Imola or is it raining? Let's have a look. It's dry, at least for the start of the session. Now the drivers are selecting their strategies. We do have 32 laps to go, 19 corners, 9 to the right, 10 to the left, 4.9 kilometer track length, total race distance 156.8 kilometers, and the current Emerald track record from a Roble out of season 7 is a 1:14.861. Hole run 2, turn 1, braking point is 472 meters. We have full throttle of 76% of the whole track. Gear changes per lap are 46. Lowest speed in Tosa, as I said, that's turn number 7, is more or less 95 kilometers an hour, and top speed without DRS we have 311 kilometers per hour. As well, the safety car possibility, we have 50% of safety cars here. Virtual safety car is a little bit less with 38% possibility, and the pit stop time loss is 23.4 seconds. And as you know, into turn 1, into Tamburello, that's the place where Ayrton Senna lost his life. Take a quick look to the tire choices. Of course, we only have medium hard rubber out there. 4 drivers are going for the hard option. That's Spaghetti going a little bit different option. I think as well last time out in Miami he did that. Then we have Picard on P10, Gianbartolomeo on 11, Lucek on 13 are going for the hard medium strategy. So that's all what we need. Oops, yep, this way. I'll just enable again the telemetry data of the drivers on the bottom left. We haven't seen a start from Spaghetti since a very long time. Well, let's say he left the party in season 10, but he's back. He checked in again into the party in season 11. This game suits him a little bit more than the game before. So let's go for P4 for the start into Tamburello turn 1. So where are the lights? 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Out the way we go, racing here in Imola, Italy. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Oh, close, close. Very nice side-by-side action, no carnage for time being, and we see Tomasito already under pressure from Aroble. Aroble goes back to P2. And Berra still ahead of Spaghetti. Unless Spaghetti had a very, very good start. Let's see, are there any position changes? We see 5 gains from Top G, 1 from GDA, 1 loss from Picard, and 6 losses from Sumuku. Now we see in front the attack from Aroble, this without DRS, but into Tamburello, yes! He managed to overtake Tomasito, beautiful overtake from the British driver while living in UK. Possible strategies, we see a 2 or 3 stop race. We might only see a 1 stop race today. Wow, went a little wide there, Tomasito. Acque Minerali. Wow, what a slide from Frody. Doing a little Hülkenberg. But still very close, the whole field. Everybody within 1 second. Now we're gonna see a big DRS train. Is somebody using a little bit more the battery than the other guy in front? Let's see if we see overtakes into Tamburello. Not so far. Last season we had a wet sprint race first, and the main race has been dry. Or vice versa. I just remember that it has been raining in one of the races we had here in Imola. That was a nice one. I think Aroble gave space. Too better to overtake Tomasito as well, but Tomasito had a massive speed. The first one with a 3-second time penalty is Frody. On the right side you see no rain expected for the whole Grand Prix. Oh, went very wide, better. Well, Berra is also in real life a motorsport racer. He's karting. And his karting day is normally at Mondays. So we are happy to have him here on board for the sim racing stuff here in F1 25. Rear wing open. Outside line. Overtaking Tomasito into Tamburello. Beautiful camera shot from the cameraman. Very nice images. Went a little wide, but with the better exit looks like. Let's go quickly to Top G on board, as he's trying to chase down Chidia in front in the Merc. And next one with 3-second time penalty is Frank Tank. Top G also very young driver. Still a teenager. Pedal to the metal. Do we see an attack from GDA onto Froby? Not so far. But it's never nice to have GDA in the back. We know GDA is often risking a little bit in the overtakes. Not an easy fighter, he's always fighting very hard. Abe Nelson, welcome back to the Monday evening delights. Let's go back to the front to Roble. Oh. Was a little bit sketchy moment for Roble. Yeah, looks like we only have one weather out there, and it's dry and sunshine. 3 seconds for Angelo. Let's have a look to the warnings. We have one warning for Tomasito and one for Berra. No warnings at all for Roble and Spaghetti. And Frank Tank Angelo, as you see, have already 3-second time penalty. One warning for Top G and GDA. One for Wolfrin. Then, yeah. I was trying to mention Gianbartolomeo has 2 warnings, need to be careful. Then he just, yeah, received another warning and received a 3-second time penalty. Car and Luchik as well on 2 warnings. Looks like these drivers here have fun, and in the back we see Spaghetti on the hunt now into Tosa, slight contact with Roble and resulting into a spin for Roble. No good. We haven't seen exactly, yeah, we saw a contact, but we haven't been on board with Spaghetti. But of course a very sad moment for Roble, now driving on position 10. Better overtaking again. Tomasito overtaking again. Better this way around. And Spaghetti always more or less there, but Spaghetti is on hard tires, so he should be in this phase of the race maybe a little bit faster than the drivers ahead with the medium tires. Well, the undercut here in Imola is always worth a try. It's surely better than in an overcut, as you're such amount faster with new tires than with the old ones. Nobody into pit for timing. Yes, we have one driver going in, that's Frank Tank. In lap number 9. Surely now on hard tires, of course. Not sure if he can survive 22 laps on hard tires. Maybe it's a two-stop race, we don't know yet. Everybody, of course, is trying to have only one stop, hard, medium, or medium hard. Let's see how long Spaghetti can go the pace, and after Berra and Tomasito went into pit, he's leading the Grand Prix by him alone. Let's see the pace then regarding lap time. Time being he's the fastest regarding lap time. On track, of course. Except Angelo has been a little bit faster than Spaghetti. Spaghetti in the lead. Wow, what a slide! Let's see the time increasing the gap. 0.4 seconds out of Tosa. Samuku and Spaghetti's teammates are having no warnings at all. We have virtual safety car because of an incident, but now soon the green flags again. Sorry, sometimes I'm mixing up the words, but anyway, you understand me. A 1:14.861, the fastest lap in race trim here in the Monday Racing League by Arroba. Out of season 7, so it's more or less an old one. So the other drivers are going into pit, Spaghetti stays out. Maybe it would have been worth to change to hard tires and then later on another pit stop into mediums, not sure. So we have Tomasito, Berra, GDA, Aroble, and Lucek in the pit. Wow. I think I missed to enable the microphone, but anyway. We're back now. Was it slight contact? Yes or no between Tomasito and Berra? And in the back we saw Frank Tank going very wide. Picard gets a 3-second time penalty. Another one, so Picard is already on 9 seconds as well, Gianbartolomeo. And still only one driver, no, 2 drivers with 1 warning. That's Spaget and Wolfrin. But there is another one. We have also Somuku driving on P13 for time being with only 1 warning. And we have front left wing damage for Frank Tank. What is happening here? Frank Tank just tried to survive somehow. Another 3 seconds of Roby. I'm pretty sure Frank Tank is coming in. This helped Spaget if we see the gap increase from 21 seconds to 24 seconds between him and Angelo now. Changing the front wing. Let's go back to the race here between Tomasito, Berra and Angelo. Closest gaps here in the field. We have also Picard and Roby fighting for position 5. But let's stick with this one. And we just saw Roby passing Picard into Tamburello. Another 3 seconds handed out this time for Angelo. We have a massive amount of time penalties here in the Grand Prix. Picard still with the very first tires out there, 18 laps old hard tires. 59% usage in the back, and we have in front Spaget. Also the same 18 laps old hard tires. 63% usage of the back tires, of the rear tires. So look, here is Tomasito able to escape from Berra, yes or no? Doesn't look like. Same tires. Both on hard tires. Berra not able to close the gap into Tamburello. But still at the tail of Somuku. Not Somuku, Tomasito. I'm watching the name of Somuku and then saying Somuku, sorry for that. And what about Somuku? He is in the fight with GDA maybe. close to the wall, very close to the wall for JDA now. Samuku. Wow. Wow. Close to lose his car, Samuku. So we are in lap 21. Let's go back to the front to Angelo. Spaghetti went into pit and is now only 3 seconds, less than 3 seconds in the back of Angelo on P4. Of course, with fresh medium tires, he will be flying until the end of the race. 11 laps to go. Did I say 3 seconds? Now it's 2 seconds the gap. There was another warning for Angelo. Angelo already on 7 warnings. 1.7 seconds the gap. A little bit increased now to 2 seconds. Let's have a quick weather update. I don't see any clouds, but we will have in 10 minutes some clouds. 10 laps to go. Jump bar to another 3 seconds, 12 seconds. Time penalty for the Italian driver at his home Grand Prix. Inside move. Not finished so far by Spaghetti. Let's go to him on board. More or less an easy pass, cause yeah, with fresh tires you're just faster, and of course the compound difference between the hard and medium is massive. We see an inside move into Tosa, yes, we saw an overtake from Spaghetti into Tosa. Next one on his list is Berra. But Berra may be fighting like a Viking. Oh. Maybe now we see the race winning overtake by Spaghetti. Strategy wise it was a very good one. Ah, wow. Tomasito and Berra collided a little bit. Both cars still on track, and Angelo now up to P2. Of course, also Spaghetti need to thank Frank Tank because he held up the field behind him. The gap increased from 21 to 24 seconds to the following pack. And already close to 3 seconds the gap between Spaghetti and Angelo. While these are driving, Spaghetti is just driving away. Another 3 seconds. 19 seconds. Penalty for Berra. We might see some tickets later on for the stewards in the FIA to remove maybe one penalty or so. We have 1:16.3. is still 2.5, a little bit more than 2 seconds slower than the fastest lap time from a Roble out of season 7. Of course, it's a different game. A little slide from Angelo. Now it's momentum maybe for Tomasito to attack. Better now collecting the time penalties. We will have a very nice collection at the end of the race. And Gian Bartolomeo DNFing. Do we see a safety car? Yes or no? I don't think so, because it looks like Gian Bartolomeo DNF'd in the pit. Maybe he thought it's not worth to drive to the end. Was close, very close by Tomasito. Needed to lift a little bit. Well, as we are next week in Monaco, hopefully the Monaco champion Yo-Yo is back for racing. And if it's raining in Monaco, then we have one driver to go, that's Yo-Yo. Tricky conditions. But we're still here in Emilia-Romagna Imola Grand Prix. The Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari. Double overtake. Can Tomasito also overtake Angelo into Tamburello? Yes, a double overtake for Tomasito. Nice one. And in front, 5 laps ago, we have 7.3 seconds already. The gap between Spaghetti and Tomasito on P2. Looks like Spaghetti is back for the title fight. Of course, I said something like 40, how much are they? 48 points gap between him and Myth, currently leading the driver championship. Myth not driving today. I'll just show you on the right side the driver standings of the championship order. Smith ahead of Tomasito. P3 Angelo, P4 Spaghetti, Roble 5, Beta 6, Frank Tank 7, GA 8, Yo-Yo 9, Wolfing on P10. It looks more or less like Berra checked out the party. Another 3-second time penalty for him for multiple warning. Track limits. Yellow flags. Maybe it was Lucek. A spin or something. Nice camera into Acqua Minerali. And Spaghetti lapping the first cars. That's Lucek. So he gets maybe a little bit of DRS. Not really, no. No DRS for Spaghetti. Let's go back to the fight here. I think the podium is more or less settled with Spaghetti, Tomasito and Angelo. Top G also doing a very good job out there. Let's see quickly the position changes. We have 9 gains from Top G, 5 gains from Wolfrin. Top winners. And Samuku with 3 position losses, driving on P11 for the time being. TDD nothing. Looks like also in the pit. So no safety car expected. Another 3 seconds for Berra. And Angelo goes for the overtake into turn 1. Or is it already turn 2? Not sure. Yes, it's turn 2. First turn of Tamburello is already turn 2. There's only the little kink in the main straight, let's say in this way, is also a turn. But it's easily flat out. Now Tomasito just need to stay behind Angelo within 3 seconds and then he achieves a P2 here in the Grand Prix. 2 laps to go. Then we are already done with this Grand Prix here in Imola. Race number 7 already. Do we see another attack? Yes, we saw an attack from Tomasito. Sorry for that. It wasn't maybe a wise move because they need to pass the start finish line one more time. And then maybe Angelo is coming back and overtaking Tomasito into the final lap. We have 27 races in one season, so it's still a long way to go. And some very exciting tracks ahead. As I said now, next week we have Monaco. Beautiful track. Of course we don't see too much overtakes in Monaco, but the Grand Prix is always packed with some action. Is Tomasito surviving that one? The attack from Berra. Berra just fighting for the glory to finish second in the Grand Prix. Time-wise, he is, yeah, a far way back of Tomasito because of the 28-second time penalty. Into the final turn. So race 170 and win 23 for Spaghetti. Nice achievement for this driver. On P2 we might have, no we not might, we surely have Tomasito, Hungarian driver, driving for the McLaren team. On P3 we have Angelo. P4, nice P4 for Top G, started in the back of the field. Then we have Frank Tank finishing on P5, also a nice one there. And we had a little fight onto the finish line with Wolfrin on P6 and Proby P7. Picard finishing on P8. Then we might have Somuku on P9. And P10 for Lucek. Because of the disqualification, I'm not sure. So we have the race winner Spaghetti in V-Carb as well, the fastest lap for the Cypriotic driver. Then driver of the day, it's Top G. Most overtakes we have Wolfrin and the cleanest driver, Spaghetti. Let's go again for the results. We have Spaghetti winning the Grand Prix ahead of Tomasito. Then we have Angelo. Then on P4 we have Top G, Frank Tank 5, Wolfrin 6, 7, Froby 8, Picard. Berra for time being on 9, Somuku 10, Lucek 11. Then we have some DNFs with GDA, Gianbartolomeo and Aroble. Let's quickly go to the race director. Many incidents happened. Wow. With intermediates for GDA. Didn't saw that. But anyway, now let's go for the interviews. Quickly need to change the headphones as always. And then we will be right with you with the interviews of the top 3 drivers. That ends interview. Yes, so yeah, Spaghetti.
Hello, Mike.
Welcome back again.
Thank you.
Nice strategy, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it's, let's say it wasn't on purpose. It just kind of happened, but we'll take it.
Yeah, everything is on purpose while racing.
Yeah, I should say I knew exactly what was going to happen. Yeah, I knew starting on hards would have been the winning strategy, so that's why I did it. Nah, I'm joking.
Sounded very serious by you, but you're not a serious man. Or are you?
No, that's true. I'm definitely not.
Yeah, has there been any contact between you and who was it? Was it Bera?
It was early on. It was me and a robo,
A Robo.
and
Yeah.
that has to be reviewed. I think. Should I do the? I'll do the Oscar Piastri F1 driver mentality. No, I haven't seen it yet. Ask me later when after I've seen the footage.
Yeah.
Basically, it might be my fault.
There has been a gap and you went for it. Something like that, right?
I mean, my move was definitely aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an argument to be made about whether I missed the apex or not. It's definitely me going into him, I think. But this is just me recalling it, so
Yeah, easy.
yeah, I don't know. I'll hold my hands up after a review, but yeah, it was aggressive and probably my fault.
Yeah, I didn't know that Tosa has any apex there. Many drivers are going very wide at Tosa. Others are completely on the curb for that turn. But
Yeah, so I
different
don't
lines.
like the curb. I don't like the curb, so I wasn't going to hit the curb. But I think the question will be how far away that curb is for my dive bomb, let's say.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be an interesting one for you and for you to decide only. You're the only steward for that one, so good luck.
Yeah, thank you. First, we need to have a ticket.
I give you more
Otherwise-
jobs. I give you more jobs. You streamer, and I give you more work.
All good. And Tomasito had also, I think, 1 or 2 moments with Bera this time out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feisty.
Yeah, was it into turn 2, I think, into Tamborello? You've been both on gravel and then returning back again and then fighting. Was, by the way, was very nice to watch. But what happened there?
You are talking about the first or the second contact?
Let's go to the first one.
I mean, our first contact was that I thought we wanted to work together because we were on the same strategy, and I thought he pulled away so I can overtake him with DRS, and he didn't, and we basically crashed. And then I waited for him because I thought it was unfair that I overtook him there. And the second contact, I just missed my breaking point.
Yeah, the first one was where Bera had a spin, right? After contact.
Yes, I
More
think.
or less a spin. Not a 360, only a 180 or something. But yeah. Then I thought, oh, Bera is gone in this case. But then I didn't realize that you stopped for him. So he can catch up a little bit. But of course, one lap later, you have been both very close again. And I think it was one of the last laps, the second incident where you went both into the gravel.
Yeah.
This was, I think, just a little bit racing, right?
Yeah, I was not in the gravel, but I completely missed my breaking point and basically just drove him off track. So.
Okay. What about Angelo? Did you had any incidents? I saw you once fighting with GDA a little bit, let's say, the harder way.
Yeah, it was no, but there wasn't anything. I only had 6 seconds time penalty because of the corner cutting, which I think almost everyone had. But I barely had any moments, so I don't think that there will be any penalties for me or GDA or someone else.
Okay. So it was more or less a clean race for you. You survived
Yeah, it was
that one.
more or less. Yeah, I got lucky as well because, like they said in the front, they were fighting a lot, and so I had my opportunities and I used them.
Yeah, and you're back on the podium again. More or less always on the podium. Not the best qualifying from you. Why that? In the former seasons we saw you qualifying very high always, but in this season you're lacking a little bit of qualifying pace, right?
Yeah, today in qualifying, to be honest, I would have had a lot more pace, but I couldn't get the tires up in time, and also my last run I barely had any fuel. So yeah, it's mostly the tires.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that this game is very hard to the tire usage and so on.
Yeah, tires are. This game is very on tires, like very hard.
Yeah, and regarding ChatGPT, we need to have 2 pit stops here. But also in the last race, Miami, ChatGPT said for 50% race we need to have at least 2 pit stops. But yeah, nobody from the front went for 2 pit stops. Any thoughts on this, Spaghetti?
2 pit stops? No, that's only for... That's a drunk strategy. That's a Ferrari strategy. I don't know. I don't know why the game says that, but yeah, not true. 1 stop.
Well, ChatGPT said 2 pit stops as well. The game, 2 or 3 stops.
Maybe GPT has never played the game properly.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully they will correct this one. Maybe I write a note to my good buddy ChatGPT. But yeah, next week we are going to not Grand Prix number 1000. What is the correct pronouncement, by the way, Spaghetti?
How do you mean?
Your 1000th Grand Prix. How do you say that? If you have once 1000 Grand Prix. Correct pronouncement.
Fuck, I don't know. You put me on the spot.
You forgot.
I don't know.
You forgot the
My
one
English
we
is
wrote.
probably just as bad as you.
Yeah. Not the
It's like a jubilee.
yeah
1000.
The Diamond Jubilee. We are,
Yeah.
by the way, stream. We are waiting for Spaghetti to have 1000 Grand Prix here in the Monday Racing League. That's more or less when I'm 70 years young. Spaghetti a little bit younger, but yeah. Let's go to next week. Monaco. Andreas.
Next week is Monaco. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pray for rain or a little bit action? Because Monaco without rain is just boring, right?
Yeah, so it'll be whoever can get pole will win the race. So congratulations to Barra for next week.
If he's driving. Otherwise we have maybe Angelo training a little bit and
Yeah,
practice
my
and go for Monaco Grand Prix. Why not?
My money will be on either Tomasito, Barra, or Angelo because they're the consistent pole sitters. So it'll be one of them 3.
You forgot Yo-Yo. Hopefully Yo-Yo is back.
Yeah, if he's here, I don't know.
What about you, Angelo, next week? Beautiful Monaco?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking hate Monaco.
Okay.
Okay, not Angelo. Take him off the list.
Does mean that he can't win Monaco. Maybe when he's winning, then he's liking Monaco. What about you, Tomasito? Monaco next week? Any plans to go again for a pole time or?
No, because I'm not racing next week.
Sad moment.
Tomasito off the list.
Yep.
So we have still buddy Angelo on the list as well, Spaghetti, and of course Yo-Yo. Hopefully Yo-Yo is driving next week. But I don't think that too many drivers are driving. We're in the middle of the summer. Yeah, and it's Monaco. But
Monaco will be. So I'm racing Monaco, but then I'm away for 2 weeks after that. So if I can get good points in Monaco, then hopefully that's a good haul because I'm missing the next 2.
Okay. You're going on vacation, right?
Yes.
Of course, whatever.
Back
What
to the
else?
homeland.
Cool. But please come back again, right?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
I got 900, 800 and however many races left.
Yeah, 830. to be exact. You have Grand Prix 170 today, so 830 left. Any last words from you, Spaghetti?
Nope, just good race, good stream. Yep, I'm happy.
And you, Angelo?
Yeah, no, nothing. It's a good race. It was fun, but I'm full of sweat.
Now let's take a shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower now.
What about you? Last words from you, Tomasito?
GG's everyone, good race, and Spaghetti, you had incredible pace today, so
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
Nice. And maybe a little shout for Vera.
Yeah, next week.
Next week. Okay. Take care, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, that was it for today, and sorry again for not activating the microphone. I'm not sure how long I was talking without the mic switch on, but at least at the end of the race you had some commentary by me, and hopefully we see you next week in Monaco. And have a great week. Take care, enjoy the summer, and cheers. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Monday night, engines roar, hit the track, we are back for more. Lights go out, the race ignites, flat out speed, no fear in sight. On the limit, no retreat, through the corners, feel the heat. Slipstream tight, attack is near, who will crack? The moment's here. A rubble's gone DNF so fast, didn't think that he would last. Champion myth, the pace is tight, GDA's ready for the fight. Speed and glory, risk it all. One mistake and you might fall. Lap by lap, the battle's on. Lap by lap, we never stop. Monday night, where legends spawn. Safety car, boys, Omuku flies. Rainmaster Jojo owns the skies. Vera leads, but Tomasito's near. Is he the champ? This might be his year. Inventory wolf reigns on the chase. Underwear ribster sets the pace. Pickers there, sorry mate. Yellow flags, it's getting late. Clipper spun and did escape. Back on track, he's found his pace. Black Opal drinks a beer, watching chaos from the rear. Speed and glory, risk it all. One mistake and you might fall. Lap by lap, the battle's on. Lap by lap, we never stop. Monday night, where legends spawn. A new leader, Frank Tank flies. Another Italian, Giambato tries. Wrigless Salty holds his ground. Cairo Bang is on his bound. Spaggett just crashed, what a sight. Vampire wall press haunts the night. Final lap, the checkered waves. Who will win the league still waits. Checkered flag, the final turn. One last move, win or learn. Set the three, all in play. Fighting hard till race day. Monday night, engines fade, but next week we light the stage. Monday Racing League, we're here to stay. Ready for another race day. Go, 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 fucking go! metto mani sul volante, tensione viva, curva tagliente. Siamo pronti tutti allineati, occhi sul semaforo, cuori agitati. Giri precisi, nervi d'acciaio, la vittoria passa sempre dal dettaglio. Ogni tracciato è come un destino, ne lo scriviamo curva per curva fino al mattino. L'MRL, la corsa del lunedì, la velocità che non va più via, motori caldi, passione vera, sulla griglia ogni sera, il ritmo corre sotto la pelle, le emozioni come scintille, MRL, fratelli e rivali, sul circuito siamo uguali, gas profondo, vero deciso, curva stretta, coraggio inciso, ogni giro un respiro profondo, nella MRL il nostro mondo, non serve benzina per accendere il fuoco, basta l'MRL, basta la voglia di correre, lunedì si corre.